Hey, it's me, Nathan, and this is the Sprite Animation tutorial on Mega Man. I'll be doing a 4 or 5 part, maybe more. It's going to be a few videos. It's a tutorial series like I've done for Mario 3 and Reggie Retro. We're starting with building a background. I have Mega Man 1 and 2 tile sets open. I'll be using elements from a little bit, I think, from both to build a 2 background scene. Everything I use will be increased by 350 percentage-wise. To fit into frame, and we start with a bit of a ground platform floor, and we're going to do a little bit of customizing on this guy, just some basic recoloring to make it a good brown color scale, and then we'll do a little bit of this, some here and there, and this is Mega Man's one of my favorite ones to do animations with, so you'll actually can see how I do it, and we're going to copy and paste. We're going to do a little 3 set and put them in place 3 at a time. About 11 or so of these blocks across. See, it's 9, so about 10 actually. And laid that in. Teleporter for Mega Man games, which I'm going to be using both of these chunks. One up top, one on the bottom, one on the top, obviously. Simple. I'm going to I'm going to show you the basics of it. I'm not going to be doing the full teleport animation, but because I'm using the teleporter device that's from the games, I'll show you how I can at least do that. It's more simple than I would do. I believe the next series I'll be doing will be on Sonic the Hedgehog, so honestly this will be tame and simple compared to that. It's a good evolution of sprite animation going from Mario to Mega Man, and then to Sonic, basically the 1, 2, and 3 steps of that in respect. This is an engine block or some sort of box or crate. I don't remember because I'm not exactly skilled in knowledge in Mega Man items and scenery and such. We're going to grab a little bit more. We're going to grab some spikes right down there. Those are nice little course hazard Mega Man will have to jump over, but don't worry, he will. He is a blue bomber after all. 350, and then we white out all the black and other colors, and then wedge those tiles together. Boom. This is one. The second video in the series will be customizing all this that I'm doing in these 2 frames, these 2 background scenes. We'll move that out of the way, drag that there, and then we're going to grab a ladder. And you will notice those 2, the crate and the spikes, are actually overlaid on that gray platform ground, which I will then fix later on. I want to do a bit of an overlay before I finish this background, but let's get to this part. We're doing some basic stuff. Mega Man's going to be going through all this stuff, and of course, when we get the actual frame animation in the 3rd or 4th video, you'll see some baddie bots as Mega Man has to blast through them and pick up a power-up or 2, and then get through. It's nothing major. It's pretty simple, but this is a basic guide of how I do a more detailed animation. That was a bit of a previous project. And so we have this. This is a bit of like support structure, which I like. And this is a worksheet for the time being, but I have this saved as these 2 teleport chunks already as its own file. And I'm perfectly laying this in, completely perfect with the ladder right there. So it's a perfect fit. I'm very good at this. Very precise with that mouse, I'll tell you that much. Trying to do this with the touchscreen or USB or the touch mouse on your laptop is not going to be easy, so I do recommend getting a USB mouse. Mine's nice and efficient. And so then we're going to add more because otherwise it's just kind of plain and boring looking. So we're going to add in, I guess, some of this. I like this little bit of a background. It's a good, nice little touch. We're going to put it in here, resize it, and then again, do the full drop. Place the tiles together. It's blue for now. Layer this together. See, it looks good. Boom. We got a 2x2 square. And this is where we have to do something else. So this is what it looks like, but then I have to make sure it fits perfectly. And then we have to open a whole new frame. I'm just going to open this up. This is Wii-Pals logo. I'm going to be overlaying all this. Copy. Get rid of all that, and you notice right there, that bit of overlap, but we fixed it by dragging that part over. Boom. Now we're going to lay in a lot of this, multiply the hell out of it, and get it to where it looks pretty decent. All right, so there's that. There is, but you got to make sure you repeat this perfectly because you can't just duplicate that. You have to make sure everything lines up. Grab enough of it to where you can just overlay it, and it's like perfectly. I'm good at this. You may have to do some undos. See, just to double check it. Keep doing it. Not bad. We get down to this bottom row. And you notice there's that gap still. No, not bad. Just make sure you get it just right. And then notice there's a double overlay there. Hidden there. Yeah. You gotta figure this part out. And this is a tricky part because we have that ground down there. So we'll do a little cheat here in a minute. I undid that. I completely screwed it up. But this is why it's just, again, live. Drag that down. Grab enough of that to where you can just repeat and drag it properly to where it all connects just about as good as possible. Put that guy back up there. Again, completely in line. And you notice there's a bit of a screw up, but I will fix it basically when I do some overlay. We'll black that out. Add a little bit more here, I believe. Black that out. All right, good. Now we get rid of that guy and make it laggy. Yeah, it got laggy. I apologize. This is what happens when you work on a computer that's clearly broken. I'm not cutting this out, but basically you see how that looks. There's the background, there's the floor, and then we're going to have the foreground elements. This is how I do, again, my more detailed stuff like Mega Man or Sonic or obviously like Reggie Retro. Enjoy the lag here. We still got about 5 minutes left of this video, so it does actually pick up again. This is just MS Paint being glitchy. Yes, I use MS Paint, but hey, I can do this stuff with it. Okay, now we copy all that, paste it, boom, we got to drag this guy up, so we close on the gap, and that is, you know, we got to fill in a little bit of stuff here. I think, honestly, yeah, we got to move that guy, and then we got to get rid of that little bit of gray that shouldn't be there anymore, and then do the drag across to fill that gap, and then put this back where it should go, right about there, to where it's not overlaid. Then copy, lag again, apology, Control Z that, copy, make sure everything's copied, and then, right, and then we're good. All right, and that is the first background. So we save that in, for me, my sprite sheet folder, for the sake of ease. It's not responding. It happens a lot. You're probably fast forwarding to this part, aren't you? We do get to the second one here shortly. It doesn't take nearly as long. Really laggy. All right. There we go. Save as, and put it in the sprite folder, or whatever folder you want to. Not that one. Sprite sheets, and Mega Man tutorial back 1. All right, there's that one. And now I'll do the second part because we're going to drag this down, and we're going to have Mega Man is going to continue in this area. We're going to grab that little bit there, and we're going to have to do a lot of copying. Get rid of that little bit of blue and line it up to where it looks pretty good. That's pretty good. All right, but we got to make sure it's you got to match those little bits of pixels to where it's as seamless as possible. There you go. No, see, it's not quite right. I'm watching this as I'm doing this, so forgive me. There, we got it right. All right, good. Grab that. Basically, keep repeating this till you get out to a certain point where Mega Man can then jump off the ladder and land on additional elements as I throw them in. Once you get that, it's pretty smooth sailing. All right, we got to add some stuff to this so Mega Man has something to land on. We're going to add in. We're going to add in one of these guys. And you'll see we can line that up. It's all a matter of matching the tiles. All right, so that one's there. It's all about getting it precise and copy and then Pop this guy in here and clear that bit off. We don't need that anymore. We're going to put a couple of these up here. We're going to be changing a lot of things in this, so it's not going to stay as it is now. In fact, I'll be doing a lot of changes before we even get to the customizing portion of this. Okay, we're going to need some more elements, ground or what have you. So we're going to grab this, pop it over here, pop in the work page, clear everything out but what you need. Cropping and recoloring. Okay, we gotta put this someplace. No, we'll put this up top. Line it up with this guy so we know it's gonna match without having any white gaps. Make sure all that's there. The squares you gotta get just right. Otherwise it looks crappy. It's pretty decent. It ain't an exact science. I am using MS Paint, but I can still do things that I think turn out pretty well. This is again just building it. I haven't even done the customizing. Then we realize Mega Man doesn't have a floor to stand on. So let's find a good bit of floor I can use. A lot of things to choose from. I'm going to choose. What would you choose here, folks? Mega Man 1 tile sets. There's some decent ones here. What do we grab? We grab some from here. Yeah, well, that's a good one. Good bit of floor, and then we do the 350. Put them together. One synchronous bit of pixel, a bit of tile, and then we just paste them over here, and then copy paste. All right, drag them to where again it's pretty even to that because you don't want them over the black. Remember that part is from the bottom one, and we don't want to like have something appear that wasn't there in the area below, and just lay them one by one after the other, and boom, and one more. But then we have to add the teleport little chamber. Clear that out. A little extra black we don't want, so clear that out too. And then we go over here, grab the end teleport. And we'll put that right about there. Make sure the gap is covered. Any background. We're just going to do some black background for this one. And then, boom. All right. We going to add more? Honestly, I think we're good. We can add more, but nothing really works there. I think for the sake of argument, we're going to leave it like that. Nothing. What would you use? Some good stuff. No, we'll just do black background. And that's background 2, and this is just this one. So stay tuned for the next video coming up very soon to this YouTube. This is SN Nathan. Thanks for watching. Please make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe to this channel as I try to hit 1,000 subs and 4,000 hours watched here, and hope to get remonetized. Sprite tutorial 1 is done. 2 is coming soon where you're going to see me customize, color the entire background. Thank you.